Hey everybody, GrimmChorizo here. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Wrestling Roundup. This is the show where I give you this week's WWE news, rumors, and recap. So let's get started. So Triple H returned to Raw after about a month off, and he addressed the fighting between Kane and Seth Rollins that's been happening for the past month or so. He said that if Seth Rollins does not walk out the world champion at Payback, then Kane will be fired as the director of operations. The team of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are back together. Neville answered John Cena's United States Championship Open Challenge, and he was about to beat him after hitting the red arrow, but Rusev got involved and got Neville disqualified. Daniel Bryan relinquished the Intercontinental Championship because he is injured and is out indefinitely. Last week, I talked about how Sami Zayn was injured. Apparently, he will be competing next week at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. Seeing as Payback is this Sunday, and there had only been like 2 matches announced, they announced a bunch of matches for Payback this week, including The New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd in a 2 out of 3 falls match, Ryback versus Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus, King Barrett versus Neville, and the Bella Twins versus Naomi and Tamina. Oh yeah, and also on the pre-show, it will be the Ascension versus the newly formed tag team of Curtis Axel and Macho Man Dow. And what I'd consider the biggest news of the week, WWE revealed that at the end of May, they will be bringing back the Elimination Chamber as a network special pay-per-view. It's been revealed that the Intercontinental Championship, which is now vacant, and the tag team titles will be defended in separate chamber matches. They've alluded to the world title and United States Championships also being on the line, but it hasn't been revealed if they'll be in chambers or what. Either way, I'm very excited for this. So thanks for joining me for this week's episode of Wrestling Roundup. Once again, I'm sorry it's a short one, but like I said, this Sunday is Payback, and next Wednesday is NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, so I'm sure next week there'll be a lot to talk about. But once again, thank you, and I will see you next week.